attention to the application of these verses to our own time. Listen, O my people, to my instruction. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not conceal them from our children, but tell the generation to come the praises of the Lord, and his strength and his wondrous works that he has done. For he established a testimony in Jacob, and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should teach them to their children, that the generation to come might know, even the children yet to be born, that they may arise and tell them to their children, that they should put their confidence in God, and not forget the works of God, but keep his commandments. And if you remember, something similar was said by Moses at the very beginning of Israel, the Israelites' existence as a nation. And he said, these words which I am commanding you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your sons, and talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontals on your forehead. You shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. The implication is that God's word would fill our lives to such a point that it would just exude from us who we are. And we would teach our children, not by word of mouth only, but by the way we live our lives. And I read these passages because since the 70s, there's been a steady decline in church attendance among young people. My generation started this back in the 70s, and it's continually declined to where today a minority of young people have any desire at all to know who God is, let alone sit in a church and hear about God. And I don't personally believe that the story is over, that the last chapter has been written. Maybe it is starting to be written, but there is still hope. And his word is that hope. It has always been that hope. But it's not the verbiage, it's the life we live because of this word. That is what we pass on. Let's pray.